Good morning, morning, morning. Welcome to this week's episode. Happy to be here. Very happy to be here. Thank you for tuning in, whoever's tuning in. I really do appreciate you tuning in. But listen, I don't do this I do this because I want to do it, and I feel like this is something that I was called to do for right now. I think there's more to it, but we'll just see. But anyway, I'm going to get into it. I try not to be too long on these things, but the word this week is, you guessed it, thanks. Why? Thanksgiving is this Thursday, so thanks is something that came to me today, actually. And let's give thanks to God first and foremost. So be thankful for everything that you have, despite any circumstances that you may be going through or may have gone through, despite any trials or tribulations, despite the heartaches, the losses, the heartbreaks, everything, man. Just give thanks, because there was and there is reason that you go through certain things. God puts us through everything for a reason. There's never a time where as though something just happens just because he wants it to happen and just leaves you there. No, so just be thankful for during that time. You may have gone through something and you already see what the reason is that God took you through that. You may have changed. You may have grown more in your faith, grown more in your spirit, grown more in just trusting God, started to read the Bible more, just anything. And so you can see the changes that have been made upon you. You could have gone through something, a sickness, and you just didn't know how you was going to get out of it. And you just turned to God and just prayed more and just gave him all the praise, all the honor, the glory, and again, had faith, and you just didn't worry about it. Certainly could be the reason why. So give thanks for those situations. Too many times we just give thanks when everything is good. Sometimes you got to give thanks when everything is bad and when things are going wrong, because you believe and you trust and you have faith in God, because he says it in his word that he's not going to leave you, will never leave you nor forsake you. So you know God's going to be there with you, and God's going to help you get out of whatever situation you are in. Thanks, man. Just be thankful for everything, small things, big things, everything that's in your life, man. Just give thanks for it. Give thanks for the people that you have in your corner. Give thanks for being able to just walk on 2 feet. Don't take that for granted, trust me. But just give thanks for everything, man. Everything is everything, and because it could be so different. It could be so different. And I know during the holiday times, we hear this too many times, and I'm a victim of this. It's just, just give thanks to every little thing. And for me, it was a point in time where it just was fodder. It just was, go in one ear, went out the other. Yeah, I'm supposed to be thankful. I mean, I appreciate everything I got, but this year, this season, it hits a little differently for me, just because I'm very thankful for everything that has happened to me this year. The good, the bad, was a lot of bad, but I'm thankful for it because it's made me who I am today. I can sit here and I can tell how many people listening, or even there's no one listening but God listening, that I was not a good man. I was not a good man at all. There was a lot of things within me that were wrong, and God sat me down and God talked to me, and I've read so many different scriptures, and I've listened to so many different pastors and preachers on prayer lines and everything, and I've made a conscious effort to change, and I appreciate that. Like I explained to you guys here previously, there was a point in time where I never trusted God for anything. I never had a reason. Might have said it, but never really did it. Now I understand it, and now I got full faith and trust in God. God will not, and I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking to you women and men as well. God is not going to keep anything from you that is good. If there's anything that is good, that is good, God is not going to hide it from you. So if you're missing something, or there's something that you want, whether that be a job, a car, or finances, or relationship, if it is for you, it will come to you. God is not going to keep anything from you that is good for you, and that is in the Bible. So just give thanks for it, because you may not be ready for it. You may not be ready for it right now, or that thing may not be ready for you, but God's timing is perfect. So whenever God feels it's like everything is aligned, you're aligned, and that thing that you want is aligned for you, then he'll bring you guys together. But as I stated, man, just give thanks and give God the praise whenever you're going through bad situations. Even though it is a bad situation, just give thanks and give praise. For those of you who don't know, I tore my Achilles tendon playing basketball first week of October. Now that week of October, the month of October, because I had a very rough summer and a very rough fall, October was going to be the month where I just decided that I just wanted to have fun again. You know, there was a lot of things going on. There were homecoming, basketball games, the fair, a lot of things. And then the first weekend of the month that I said I had a lot of things that I wanted to do, I tore my Achilles tendon doing something that I've done for over 30 years, playing basketball. Simple move. I should have shot it instead of trying to go to the hole. I'm a shooter. But everything happened for a reason. Me being down for that long period of time and just having no one to really turn to but God, and talking to him and reading his word and just letting the word change me, realizing my mistakes, realizing how, like I said, that I was not right, that I was not a good man in a lot of different scenarios, no matter how hard that I wanted to try to convince myself that I was. It did something to me. Again, not trusting everything, man, everything. And when I sat down for that month, and still kind of sitting down, I can't really do too much now, but like just sitting down and having no choice but to turn to him because there was no one else there for me, it did a lot for me. And I'm very thankful for that period of time because it has done wonders for me. I'm at peace with a lot of things in my life right now, and I believe that a lot of things will happen eventually. I feel as though restoration has already happened within me, and I'm very thankful to God for that. I'm thankful for the peace that I have. I'm thankful for the joy that I have, and I'm thankful to be able to see some of the things that I see now that I didn't see previously. I'm thankful to now want to serve in church. So I'm just very thankful. And just because you do certain things, a lot of people feel like just because you move towards a certain path that you have to change completely. There's just certain things in your life that you have to change, certain ways that you have to change, but it starts internally. So make the change internally. Well, God will make the change internally. God will do things to you. He will shake things up in your life just so you can get the picture. A few years ago, God shook something up in my life, and I did not handle it the correct way. I didn't do it for me. I did it for something else. And I didn't understand the lesson that I was being taught. This time around, I understand the lesson completely, and I'm appreciative of, I'm thankful for everything. I'm thankful for every tear that I've cried, every prayer that I've prayed, every hardship, every frustration. I'm thankful for all of that, because if it wasn't for that, then I would not be where I'm at right now. And I just cannot wait to see where the rest of my life goes, because I do fully believe that it's going to be magnificent. Because like I just said, God is not going to withhold anything good from us. He is not going to do that. If it is good for you, then if it is good for you and it is for you, it will come back to you, no matter what that thing is. That is a promise that God has made to us. Find strength in his word. Find strength in his promise. That is a real thing. That is something that I did not know, but find strength in Bible scriptures. There are certain scriptures that will give you strength whenever you are down. Now, that does not mean that you're just going to read a scripture and automatically be fine and be happy. It could be the case, but probably not. Maybe so. But just keep reading scriptures, keep reading things, continue to have faith in God, and he's going to do wonderful things in your life, just like he's done for mine, man. I am very appreciative of it. I might not have started certain things like this channel the right way, but now I feel it. I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my spirit that everything is going to be fine. And it's just wonderful, man. It's wonderful when you find that peace in you that God has provided because of how you used to be into how you are now. When you're moving towards, when he's ordering your steps to who he needed you to be, who he wanted you to be, and who you were meant to be. But you know, we all along the way, we're going on the straight and narrow, we just kind of veer to the right. That happens in life, man. But just because you live in the world don't mean you have to be of this world. So just give thanks for everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. Give thanks to God for everything, because he's not going to leave you, man. He's going to be there for you at all times, no matter what. No matter what the situation is, no matter what you go through, God is by your side and he's going to be there. So say a prayer, go to church. I say eat your vitamins like I'm Hulk Hogan, but no, man, say your prayers and everything is going to be fine. I'm not going to edit that out. Bless me. But that was the word for this week. I hope it helps someone. Given my small testimony, I hope it helps someone, because we all go through it. We all go through hardships, heartbreaks, life, man. We just all go through life, but give it to God. Don't worry, and everything will be all right. All right. I see y'all next week. Later.